Chief Minister N. Biren distributes 5,000 rupees each to 1,500 displaced families under special scheme for education of children at relief camps. Ansam, Government of Manipur signed Memorandum of Agreement to restore mobile internet service within 5 days. And results of 190 posts of assistant professors to be declared before November 2. Good evening, viewers. Welcome to Northeast Window. This is CELINA giving you the latest news updates at this hour. Now the news in detail. Chief Minister N. Biren handed over reconstructed labor cards and financial assistance of 5,000 rupees to 1,500 families under special scheme for education of children today. As continuations of distributions of benefits under the special schemes for labor card holders, a distribution program was held today at the Chief Minister's Secretariat, organized by Manipur Building and Other Construction Workers Welfare Board. Ministers 𝐷𝐄𝐈𝐒, Govindas Konthausam, 𝐿 and 𝐻 MLAs 𝐷𝐄𝐲𝐶, 𝐷𝐄 Shanti, S. Premchandra, S. KB, I. Nalini, Chief Secretary Vinit Joshi. Government officials and labor card holders staying at different relief camps also attended the program, among others. Speaking on the occasion, Chief Minister N. Biren stated that many people had been facing hardship due to the present conflict in the state, adding that the present conflict is like a wake-up call for the people of Manipur. The Chief Minister informed that many displaced people whose houses have not been burned down but fled their homes out of fear in the early days of the conflict have now returned to their original places of settlement. He continued that experts from departments like agriculture, horticulture, industries and others had been made to interact and assist the displaced people so that the latter could take up suitable activities for earning their livelihood. The Chief Minister informed that the government would start providing blankets to relief camps very soon as winter season is arriving, stating that around 2,500 personnel of security forces had been provided for safeguarding farmers while taking up agricultural activities. He informed that compensations would be provided to those farmers whose agricultural land could not be cultivated due to the present conflict. The Home Ministry, Government of India, has sanctioned an amount of rupees 38.6 crore for the same, he added. He continued that concerned deputy commissioners would do the survey on whose agricultural farms had not been cultivated and what would be their earnings from the agricultural land if cultivated. Biren further informed that 98% of students staying at relief camps set up in valley areas had been admitted to nearest schools. However, it is less for students staying at relief camps set up at Churachandpur, Kangpokpi and Tengnoupal districts, mentioning that around 3,000 families had been relocated from relief camps to newly constructed prefabricated houses. He informed that the central government would provide financial assistance for construction of new houses for those whose houses had been burned down. The financial assistance would be given in 2 to 3 installments through concerned deputy commissioners, the Chief Minister said, adding that the government had started taking up the process for the same.
Tormungi area, Sunu area, Adugate Shongi Kondakum area, the Yumchak the Bushing, Mayum, Hongjanaka, Labor Hogre, High Labor Hogribushing to be normally. Sure, the normal Hingamba to the port, agriculture department, horticulture department, industry department, experts in the Thara, 𝐒𝐈𝐆 Praja, Naharo Singa, Kanada, the Habak Hore, Marumarang Haba, life hadibi natraga skill development gi makhal makhagi activities koi madu chathaba hore angang sing isa sing school tamba tampaki lamdane koi 98% relief camp da laiba sing anak anak school sing da loina ya ming sale habe koi da director education report pi singi area da Sorsanpur da Kangpokpi ga da Tengolpur ga da masing khara handari adu Delhi gi area da de yamba 98% to 100% ming sale moi gi admission do gi habe ge koi da report le mamang da prefabricated yum sarka da relief camp da leram ya manuai da community hall da call da leram mioi kaya ama koi gi relief camp ahum da hongjen ba hokre wakta gi hokre infal east da papa mani hokre adu ga hojik yai tv da call sari ba prefabricated aya ma loisele ngasi mari mangani sida madai ya koi hongjen la gani yum mai tha ki basingi madu gi paisa sanction kana ko makarna laktara du yami yamne manga yami yamne abdu madu makar le de king thengda bani adu bo bharat sarkar ga koi kum da khanar mudung da ahan bagi oina yumai thabi grabasing du yum thaba hona ba koi deputy commissioner gi khuthang da paisa pi de bani paisa amuk to pulap tharoi ahan bagi pala ani gum pi ba second phase madu gi progress ur kan da la ko gum pi ba mai tor kan da yum saba hona bagi koi progress thabak ay amloi re.
In the wake of agitations by all Naga Students Associations Manipur ANSAM, demanding restorations of mobile internet service in Manipur, an agreement has been made between the Naga student body and the state government led by Chief Minister N. Biren during an emergency meeting last night to restore internet connections within the 5 days. The emergency meeting was held at Chief Minister's bungalow, wherein Chief Minister N. Biren, Education Minister T.H. Basanta Kumar, Chief Secretary Dr. Vinod Joshi, and Commissioners of Higher Education 𝐻𝐸 represented the state government, while President of ANSAM 𝐿𝐿𝐼 and its General Secretary 𝐂𝐸𝐻𝐸𝐼 led the ANSAM team. During the emergency meeting, the representatives of ANSAM reiterated and pressed for its demand for restorations of internet service in Manipur and for declarations of result for recruitment of 190 posts of assistant professors to be engaged on the contract basis for one academic session. 45 out of the 190 assistant professor posts are reserved for ST, while the remaining 145 are for other categories. After deliberations on the matters during the meeting, a memorandum of agreement was signed between ANSAM and the government with assurance of the government to restore internet connectivity in the state within 5 days, in 3 working days after assessment of law and order conditions in the state, and to declare the result of 190 posts of assistant professor on or before 2nd of November. On behalf of the state government, Chief Secretary Dr. Vinod Joshi and Commissioner of Higher Education 𝐻𝐸 signed the memorandum of agreement, while ANSAM President 𝐿𝐿𝐼 and General Secretary 𝐂𝐸𝐻𝐸 signed the MOA on ANSAM's behalf. The meeting also agreed on suspension of ANSAM's agitations of picketing government offices in the hills since October 25, with a condition that the agitations shall be resumed if the agreements made during the meetings are not implemented. Meanwhile, the state government has extended the suspension of mobile internet service in the state for another 5 days yesterday. As per an order issued by Commissioner of Home Government of Manipur, T. Ranjit Singh yesterday, suspension of mobile internet or data services through VPN will be extended for another 5 days till 7:45 p.m. of October 31st. As per the schedule fixed by the Election Commission of India, the draft photo electoral rolls of all 60 assembly constituencies of the state was published today by the concerned electoral registrations officers (EROs), speaking at a press meet held at the conference hall of the Chief Electoral Officers Manipur at Lamphel. In this regard, Chief Electoral Officer of Manipur, Pradeep Kumar Jha, said that as per the draft electoral rolls 2024, gender ratio stands at 1,066 as compared to 1,068 in final electoral rolls 2023, published on January 5, 2023. The elector population ratio is recorded as 55.04% as compared to 57.35% in the previous rolls. The total number of electors as per draft electoral rolls is 20,08,432, showing a net decrease of 49,422 electors from the final electoral roll 2023, which is 20,57,854 polling stations have also been rationalized during pre-revision period by district election officers through field verification by EROs and in consultations with political parties. No new polling stations was created, while 17 polling stations have been shifted to better locations. The total number of polling stations remains at 2,955, he added. Chief Minister N. Biren greeted the people of Manipur on the auspicious occasions of Mera Hau Chongba. In his message of greetings, the Chief Minister said, Mera Hau Chongba is celebrated on the full moon day of the month of Mera in the Manipuri lunar calendar. Celebrated to foster and promote a more harmonious, peaceful and prosperous society, the festival holds much significance today. Today, the state is witnessing a tough phase with vested interest groups attempting to incite feelings of enmity among various communities. Many have suffered irreparable losses in this conflict, and no amount of compensation can console these losses. It is now time to forgive and forget all past misdeeds and reconcile so that people can all go back to the times of peaceful coexistence, the Chief Minister said. Chief Minister Biren wished that the traditions of sharing and exchange of gifts on this day serves to rebuild the bonds among different communities and appeal to the people to pray that the strength of humanity and their capacity to forgive open for the people a new chapter for the state. 𝐶𝐿𝐴𝐴 Trust, KTT, observed the 63rd birth anniversary of late senior journalist 𝐶𝐿𝐴𝐴 at his Tera Tongbram Laikai residence in Imphal West District today. Member of KTT, family members and relatives, members of local Mera Paibi body, and members of Youth Forum Tera Tongbram Laikai took part in the observance. Floral tribute was offered to the portrait of late journalist 𝐶𝐿𝐴𝐴, journalist Tauram Biswajit of the vernacular Delhi Sanalai Park, which is also a KTT Media Fellow for the year 2022-23, recalled his associations with 𝐶𝐿𝐴𝐴 and the latest guidance in reporting arena. Biswajit was honored with a warm reception for his reports on challenges in sustainable agriculture in Manipur's limited paddy land resources under 𝐶𝐿𝐴𝐴 Media Fellowship Program 2022-23 on the occasion. The day's gathering also observed a minute's silence for Atom Smarendra, a member of KTT, who went missing since May 6 during the state crisis. It is said that the 𝐶𝐿𝐴𝐴 Media Fellowship Program for the 2023-24 has suspended temporarily in view of the current crisis. 𝐻𝐼𝐸 Mandal and BJYM 𝐻𝐼𝐸 Mandal have condoled the untimely demise of social activist Laishram Mandir of 𝐻𝐼𝐸 Part 1 in a road mishap on October 25. A condolence meeting in honor of the deceased was held at the office of BJP 𝐻𝐼𝐸 Mandal, located at 𝐻𝐼𝐸 Day. President of the Mandal, 𝐶𝐄𝐒 𝐶𝐿𝐴𝐴, members of the Mandal and large number of BJP workers attended the meeting, where the attendees observed a 2-minute silence as a mark of respect to the departed soul. Speaking on the occasion, President of BJP 𝐻𝐼𝐸 Mandal, 𝐶𝐄𝐒 𝐶𝐿𝐴𝐴, recalled and eulogized the contribution and ideals of late Laishram Mandir. He said, Mandir was a unique soul who worked dedicatedly for the welfare of the backward people and differently abled persons with sacrificial spirit, although he himself was born in a poor family. People of 𝐻𝐸 have not forgotten the role Mandir took in any movement in 𝐻𝐸. His untimely demise will remain as a great loss for both 𝐻𝐸 and Manipur, Georgette said. Later, the attendees at the meet visited the house of late Mandir and shared the grief of the bereaved family members.
Mipung Kudimak Yananaba, Sasaramba Dogumba, Toidogna, Singtaningai Oiba, Misakamani. Mahagna, social activist Amana, Lamdam Sigi Amadi, Manipur State Ki, Oiba, Tabuk Tauram Kayada, Mahagna, Saruk, Sao Nayaki, Mahagumba Misakama, Laikidaba Havase, Ekoigi Party Gidabutati, Yamna Sauna, Mangsava, Mati, Matam Kudimakta, Men Banga Maroidaba, Awa, Apoa Ma, Lehoragani Hain Ainamang Mapanga Tamzaki. Mark Yamna Lejadava, Imungi Angang Amani, Adabu, Samaski Damaktani Haragati, Maki, Awaba Asin Bakayado, Loina Tungoy Naramlaga, Mipung Kudimaki, Tiang Bangvada, Yamna Sauna Saruk Yakiva, Adogum Misani, Kangzadaba missing say, Kusamna Biramba, Adogumba Misak Amane. Sigumba Misak Asina, Laikidavase, Ekoidati, Sauna Mangzaban, Amati, Mapugi Koyada, Yamna Nungaina, Ingna Tapna, Mak, Laserasanu Haibawa Pumsi Tamzaraga.
Internal Quality Assurance Cell, 𝐼𝐶, and 𝐍𝐞𝐰𝐬 Money Girls College, Thoubal organized a 2-day national seminar on the theme Climate Change Challenges, 3C and Sustainable Development at the conference hall of 𝐍𝐞𝐰𝐬 Money Girls College located at Thoubal, Okram today. Vice Chancellor, Manipur University Professor and Lokendra Singh, Principal of 𝐍𝐞𝐰𝐬 Money Girls College, Professor H. Manoranjan Sharma, and UGC BSR Faculty Fellow, cum ex-Dean, Manipur University, Professor Pratap Yadava, attended the inaugural event of the seminar as a chief guest, president, and guest of honor respectively.
We have also been reading off and on in the morning tabloid as well as here and there about the climate change all across the globe, its impact on the socio-economic life of the people all across the globe, and the way out for a sustainable kind of a way of life. Last 30 years, I think, has been climate change and a sustainable development, sustainable way of life is one of the very, very critical and very, it took a center space in the mind as well as in the thinking of a great number of applied scientists, social sciences, and even politicians.
10 Battalion BSF stationed at Torbung organized a free medical camp for internally displaced people taking shelter at relief camp opened at Moirang Kuyol Kaitel yesterday. Around 200 IDPs were checked up during the free medical camp. Pamdom Ranibala opened Manipur's medal daily with a new record in the ongoing 37th edition of National Games in Goa yesterday. With a new national record in the snatch by lifting 90 kg, she opened the medal daily for Manipur, winning the gold in the women's 55 kg category. While overcoming 90 kg and creating a new national record, Ranibala successfully lifted 106 kg in the clean and jerked and total of 196 kg on her way to the gold medal. Shrabani Das of West Bengal lifted snatch 81 kg and clean and jerk 106 kg to win the silver, while Sneha Soren won the bronze by lifting snatch 80 kg and clean and jerk 106 kg. On the other hand, S. Nirupama clinched a silver medal in 64 category women's weightlifting yesterday, lifting a good 85 kg and 106 in clean and jerk. She fought her way to win the silver medal. The Timoni Sonowal of Assam in a convincing lift of 88 kg in snatch and 112 kg in clean and jerk moved through to win the gold medal for her state. Meanwhile, in the newly introduced Panchal Silat, in a well-competed bout of men's Ganda, Sinam Chinkai and Sinam Jivan won gold by defeating Tamil Nadu. In the women's Ganda, Thokchom Benau Chanu and Thingbaizam Dayalaxmi Chanu won bronze. They lost to Haryana team in the semi-final. Before we end, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister N. Biren distributes 5,000 rupees each to 1,500 displaced families under special scheme for educations of children at relief camps. Ansam Government of Manipur signed Memorandum of Agreement to restore mobile internet service within 5 days. And result of 190 posts of assistant professors to be declared before November 2. And that is all we have for now, but for more news updates, keep watching Northeast Window.